Welcome to episode 10 of Girl, Geek, and the Gay. I am Jose. Here to my left, I have the beautiful Megan.
Hello.
And the also handsome Jaime.
Hi. Did you forget your name for a second?
I kind of forgot where I was going with the whole thing.
Okay.
I was like, hold on. I'm, like, there's a structure to this that totally just slipped my mind before I hit record. So like after I hit record, and then in the silence, all I could hear was the chairs creaking.
It was me.
And I wanted to laugh, and I'm like, but I already hit record. But we could just edit it out. But nah, I'm just gonna play through it.
Just do it.
But then all I could hear with my head was just.
That became your name.
Yeah. So how you guys doing today? Jaime, how was your walk?
I didn't walk today.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't walk today. I walked yesterday, but it was really hot, like I was telling you guys a little bit ago. So that didn't quite work out. Megan. And but I've
Megan,
been.
I thought you were done.
No. She lost the mango piece right
It
now.
almost fell. It almost hit the floor.
And I saw. But I've been walking a lot throughout the week, which has been really good. I even started jogging a little bit. I'm kind of proud of myself. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, and going up and down stairs, like you know Long Beach. So
yes. The
ocean part. You know, there's ocean. You look out throughout the island. So they have those giant stairs that you can go up and down.
Jesus Christ, Megan.
Anyway, just open it.
I'm sorry.
Doing it slowly is making it worse.
Okay. And then in the microphone.
I was trying to do it slow so it wouldn't make a sound.
It was like, God.
I'm sorry. Okay.
But anyway, so I've been doing those twice. So one up, one down, one up, or however it goes. Anyways, twice down, twice up is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yeah, so that it's been cool. Like I'm really proud of myself.
That's good. Feeling better, like.
Yeah, except for during the day, yeah, I feel fine. Well, except for yesterday was the only day that I felt like crap. I just didn't feel like, you know. I think it was the weather. I don't know.
It happens.
Yeah, it was just one of those days. Maybe I was tired too, a little sore, like because we had just started like adding more things to what we were doing.
Yeah.
When working out, so I think maybe yesterday being quote unquote a rest day, it's what also contributed to me just feeling gross. Like I said, the weather was not fun. Yeah, a lot of other stuff, but I'm good.
All right.
I'm happy now. So
that's the important part.
Yes.
Megan, how you doing?
I'm good.
All right. Good conversation.
Purple pillow.
Yes. How was your week?
Oh, it was good. I went to Beetle House, LA, and it's great. It's like a Tim Burton themed bar/restaurant kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was really great. They had entertainers, so people singing.
Yeah.
That the Beetlejuice was like a drag queen, so it was really nice. And
nice.
Yeah, it was great. Really great experience. Great food, good drinks. A little pricey, but it's good and it's worth it.
Nice.
I really enjoyed it.
Beetle House.
You love Halloween every day. And
Yeah. You
yeah,
could just go
great.
there.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Cool.
Had a great experience.
Yeah.
All right.
How was your week, Jose?
Good time. I mean, my week was not as great as your guys's.
Oh my God.
All right, so remember last week I mentioned that I was having a hard time breathing, like my chest was okay. So
No, nobody told me this.
I
were
remember
there.
you.
You said that.
go back and listen to the show.
No.
Yes. So
Are you okay?
Yeah, now I'm like
was it
concerned.
part of the show?
Yeah, no, we did talk
did we
about
talk
it.
about it.
Yeah,
before,
we did talk about it
before we started recording.
Because then it was part of the show. Because then she asked you about COVID, and because I listened to the episode again like 3 times. So yeah, you don't remember this week?
No.
You asked him about COVID.
I did.
Yeah.
Wow. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
The sad part is I don't do drugs.
Oh,
Maybe you
natural.
should.
yeah, but we
All
were
this
concerned.
Memory loss is natural, baby.
Get some ginkgo biloba on you.
Yeah, but it was a concerning thing. We did talk about it. I offered you aspirin as well. So.
Stop trying to give me drugs, Jaime.
I'm trying to make you feel better. No.
So, all right. So, at work too, I've been feeling extra tired this week. Just
COVID.
Normally,
God.
I'm able to get through my entire shift. Through a good 20 hours minimum before I really need to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And this week I was doing less than 8, and I was like, I need a nap. I need to stop. I need to sleep. And at one point, I even stopped and slept for like 12 hours.
What?
And I woke up and I was like, I'm still so tired. Like, why am I so tired?
Okay.
And then I realized that my truck was leaking diesel.
What the
and was
heck?
blowing the diesel into the cab the entire
No
time.
way.
So basically, I'm just fumigating myself
What the heck?
the whole time I was at work.
I am like, that. Honestly, that's one of my fears.
I've killed so many brain cells.
Stop. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is not.
I didn't
cool.
realize it until like Thursday night when I went to fuel and I was checking the truck and I finally saw the little drip right in the middle of the truck away from everything.
What?
I could see the drip and I was like, I don't know what that is. And I can't reach it. So,
dude.
and then
have
I
you gone
just
to the
realized it was
doctor?
diesel. Yes, Jaime. I went to the doctor.
I mean, isn't that something you should do?
Why? I'm breathing better now.
It
Look.
already happened to him.
No, I
Yeah.
know, but like you still kind of like poisoning yourself. Now I'm like freaking out for you.
No, I'll be fine.
But no, that's a crazy story. It is one of like a fear that I have that I don't know like if I'm like fumigating myself with like a car because especially my old Taurus, like it was kind of like falling. It was 2007 like Taurus.
Yeah.
And it would always freak me out, like especially because like I did have some like really bad anxiety issues at a certain point. So it was like just trying to figure out what could have been causing those type of issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought it was like a leak from somewhere. So
Yeah.
because I've heard some crazy stories like that, and man, I'm happy you're okay now.
Yeah. In my apartment, I lived with a gas leak for a while. Apparently.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's. You eventually get used to the smell of things,
Yeah.
right? Like after a few minutes, you don't smell it anymore.
Yeah.
So I was. It was a lot of. Did I really smell that, or was it just in my head type thing? And especially at work, because a lot of the diesel smell, I would just smell it at the fuel stops.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, it's normal, and I know a lot of it. A lot of the times it would leak, or I would step on something, and then I was
Yeah.
like, okay, it's on my boot, you know?
Yeah.
But I had no idea that it was just blowing at me the entire time.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. Next time you smell it, just be more aware. I would say, I'm happy you're okay.
Yeah, and I got some sleep.
Usually
And you got
people
some
like
sleep.
smell something and they're like, "What the fuck? Like, where is that coming from? Like, is it?" They sniff around,
And then they forget.
and then look. No, they
I mean-
look. Normal people.
Megan, I've seen you forget
You know
less.
what? No,
I mean, you
not-
forgot the
not
whole
when-
last episode.
You forgot our last conversation.
First of all, I don't care enough to remember those things. Okay. Second.
Which
Yeah,
is
you're
why,
probably right.
although she holds
You're probably right.
grudges, she doesn't remember them. So
she
it's
doesn't
really
remember
easy to make up
why.
with her.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah. No, but it is called like the
Yeah,
monkey
dude,
house.
I'm glad you're okay. Like that's
Thank you.
Crazy.
scary.
Yeah. And it's also called the monkey house effect. I think that's what they've called it. Like when you don't smell like certain things, is because you're just in that space regularly.
Oh, yeah.
So you forget.
Yeah,
It's
like when you're like you don't smell your own home.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like if your house has a smell to it.
Right.
And you're in your home and you just don't smell it.
Right.
And then like when you go to someone else's home, you'll smell their home. You're
Yes.
like, oh, this smells different. You know,
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
just like.
And
what
I
the
think
fuck
it's a
you talking about?
survival instinct.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was gonna say that
Because
next.
you don't smell like if the odors around you change, you
Yeah.
know that something's changed. It's-
Exactly.
My survival instinct was like, well, that's different.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
Let me go to sleep. Let me go to sleep with this thing blowing in
Yeah.
my face.
It was like, that's different. I need a nap.
Yeah. So let's work on that survival instinct a little bit.
Yeah, my self-preservation.
Maybe
instinct
ask other
sucks.
people around you.
Hey, does this smell like diesel to you? Just walk. Does this smell like chloroform to you, Jaime? Just take a deep breath.
Knockout. That sounds like something you would do, by the way. Okay. Well, again, you're happy you're okay.
Thank you,
Happy
thank
you
you.
found out what was causing you that. But yeah, let's work on that.
Yeah. I mean, I have an entirely new truck starting tomorrow. So
Oh, okay. Good.
yeah,
So entirely new diesel.
and
smell.
new diesel
Perfect.
smell.
Yeah.
Got to fill that truck up now.
No. Wow. Was that your truck story that you're gonna tell us, or you had?
No, actually, somebody had requested scary truck stories, which I really don't have. More weird things. So one of the weirdest things I saw as a truck driver was in Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I mean, it actually happens a lot in Washington, but just in Oregon, it was weird because of what it was, which was, I was going through an area which is just woods, right?
Yeah.
Left and right.
That's
like
fun.
all I see is woods.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, just see a child just walking on the side of the road.
Okay.
And I'm looking at this child, and I'm like, there is no parents around. All of a sudden, this child just jumps the little, what's it called?
Like the guardrail?
Yeah, the guardrail. They just jumps and walks off into the woods. And I'm just like, didn't see that child. Like, by the time I caught up, like, I couldn't see that child anymore.
Wow.
And I'm like, it's either a child or a small person. But they look like a child, because you could tell when it's a small person.
Yeah.
But this looked like a maybe 9 or 10-year-old child.
Wow. Yeah.
So that was one of the weird things. This one was still in the daylight though.
Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't make it much better, though, to be honest.
Well, in Washington,
yeah.
What I would see a lot is in between cities, people just walking in the woods. And usually they had a backpack on, and it was always it was always like at 3-4 in the morning. So there was no daylight. I knew that the last city I had passed was like 3 miles ago.
Jeez.
And the next city was like 8 miles away.
Yeah.
And there's just people just walking in the woods.
Wow.
And sometimes there was snow. So just people walking in the snow in the woods in Washington. Where the hell are you guys going?
I mean, hiking is a thing, I guess. I'm just thinking at 3 or 4 in the morning.
But you also don't do it on the side of the road.
That's true, because then it's not the same experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
But okay, so one of the things I do like to do is listen to scary stories, especially at night while I'm working.
Oh, fun.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've tried listening to them in the daytime, and it gets boring. I get bored, and I stop listening, and I tune out, blah, blah, blah. So I listen to them at night.
I listen to them all day. Like, it's just a part of life. Like, it's just...
So I really like the Wendigo and the Skinwalker stories. Like, I really like those. Those are some of my favorites. Anything like in the woods.
Right.
It's some of my favorite stories. A couple weeks ago, I was sent up to Sparks, Nevada, and it's a beautiful drive. And on the way there, like, there are areas that are kind of empty. And on my way back, I was tired, so I decided to pull over and sleep. So it was one of those areas where you turn off your lights and it's just pitch black.
Wow.
Like, it is dark.
Right.
I go to sleep. I wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm just like, all right, I got to get back to work. I'm going to go take a piss. So, of course, the world is my urinal because I have a penis.
Outside
it's
of
amazing.
your truck? Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
So I'm peeing, and all of a sudden
Was it still dark?
Yeah, it was pitch
goodness.
black.
Ugh.
So I'm peeing. All of a sudden, just in the bushes, I hear... And just in my head, I'm just like, it's a fucking skinwalker. It's a goddamn skinwalker, and I'm sitting here peeing.
Yeah.
So you catch me. So I'm trying to pee faster.
Oh my god. Go.
Apparently that's not how it works. So finally I'm done, right? And I'm just like, I'm trying to like play it cool, and then I'm like, who the hell am I playing it cool for? There's no one around, right?
Run.
So I try to like run into the truck, and I try to jump in, and I slipped, and I almost fell off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Wait, did you see a Wendigo?
I saw nothing. All I did was
heard
hear
noises.
stuff, and then my brain filled in the rest.
Yeah.
And you just instantly thought Wendigo.
Yes.
Or anything for that matter. I'm
No,
sorry
no,
if I
no,
heard
it was a Wendigo.
No, I'm saying but any type of noise and it's pitch black would freak me the F out. So I wouldn't be standing there much either.
Megan would have been
Exposing
like,
my
here,
penis. You're very brave.
No,
Yeah.
That's because Megan wants a Wendigo as a pet.
Oh my goodness.
I went camping for the first time a few years ago, which was the best experience ever. I almost died. It was amazing.
Okay.
But it was like we went to Big Bear, so it was like really cold. I think we went in November for my cousin's like birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so at night it hit like 20 degrees.
Ooh, wow.
And I was like, I heard noises outside, but I was so focused on trying to like just go to sleep and die that I was just like, I don't even care. Just eat me right now.
Oh my god, because it was so cold.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful, but at the same time, like the next day I just felt like really like refreshed, and like I was like, whoa, I actually survived.
Yeah.
Like at one point, like I remember like turning to my sister and I'm just like, hey, are you awake? And she's like, yes, Megan, I was sleeping. She was like, you know what, I'm awake now. I was sleeping. Like I was just trying to die.
Oh my goodness.
Just like, shut the hell up and let me die. And I was like, oops. And then like I guess like because I guess the first cold point was like 25 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And then I fell asleep, and then I like I guess it dropped lower, so I woke up like gasping, like right.
Wow.
And then like I heard like twigs outside. I mean, it could have been people, you know.
Yeah,
like,
bears.
but
No, skinwalker.
yeah, but I was just like, I don't even care. like I'm just, it's so cold. Just let me die now.
Yeah.
Like just let me go to sleep. That's it. I'm not gonna wake up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I would be like super afraid about like noises like that. I'm just like, oh, it's just like an animal's gonna kill me. We're good.
I don't want to die with my penis out though.
Why?
That's embarrassing.
That's the first thing I thought too, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what? I was gonna ask. I was like, did you remember to tuck it back in, or did you slip on the car and just?
It was just hanging out.
Everything's
It was just flopping all over the place.
no time.
I don't know. No time, just run. No, I don't know. And for some reason, in the middle of, sometimes I wake up like at 2 a.m, you know, to use the restroom or whatever, and I always go on TikTok, and TikTok always wants to share with me at that time in the middle of the night, pitch black, because I don't turn on the light either. Yeah. Like when I go to the restroom, I can see everything clearly because you know your night vision's on or whatever. Your night vision's on.
Yeah, your night vision's on.
It's the adjustment. Well, your eyes are adjusted to the dark, you know, so it's easier to see things.
No, I like the night vision theory.
It's a switch.
Cyborg.
But it always wants to play those freaking Skinwalker videos to me in the middle of the night. I'm like, I'm just gonna not be able to sleep from now on. I knock out, thankfully, but it's pitch black everywhere else, so I can't really see anything. So I had to kind of point my camera. Is there anything here? Okay, no, I'm good. But no, yeah, it always those Skinwalker videos. Huh?
Do you check under your
No,
bed?
I don't even think about that. Damn it, Jose!
You're
Now I have to check my bed. Oh no, check the bed. Check under the bed. I'll be back. Anyway, I'm happy you survived.
Thank you.
The children's stories.
Yes.
Scary,
Yeah. People walking in the woods at 2 and 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
No,
See,
just keep driving.
I don't know about the people walking in the woods, like more like Hills Have Eyes type of thing, but like, you know,
It's realistic.
But, yeah, but I mean, because I don't think that would scare me as much. I'd just be like, ew, weirdo, you know. But I see a little kid like walking. I'm just like, run it over.
Little kids are creepy.
Just to be sure.
Yeah.
Like, no, kids are creepy.
Especially
like,
walking in the woods by themselves at night.
Yeah, like
the
what
heck?
are you doing?
Yeah,
you
or even
know?
broad daylight. What the hell? Like, where are your parents?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah, same.
Exactly. Yep.
Same.
I was not stopping.
Never.
You
Yeah.
know, I'm just gonna drive right by this kid.
Yeah, but see, we have that awareness as opposed to other people in movies and stuff like that.
I'm like, you found your way into the woods, you can find your way out.
Yeah, good luck. You know.
He looks like he knows where he's going. Look at him jump over that rail. You got
Oh
it.
my god, I'm so
Just
scared.
hopped over it too, like one go.
Well, see, like I think they knew where they were going. So I mean, in that case, like, good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Then do you call like 911? Because what if that child is
No.
really missing? Now that I think about it,
I
like
mean, he was on the side of the road. He had a
He
chance.
could have waved
yeah.
him down. He could have been like,
But
help.
no.
even if he waved me down, I
I'm
wouldn't
not gonna-
stop. Yeah, what the heck?
I would be like, okay. What marker was that? All right, we're gonna call 911, and then you're
Just
recorded.
wait there.
No, don't come to the car.
No,
No, sweetie.
not gonna open it.
Just gonna.
Yeah. I do that too, especially
No,
like stops.
I heard about like this story where there was like this mom and her daughter driving down like a road, and they get to this intersection where they have like a 4-way stop sign, and they see like a girl like crying in the middle of the road, or the daughter sees her, and the mom drives, but then she turns back around to go see, and they see her again, and they stop, or the daughter's like, no, don't stop, you know, and they end up stopping, and the mom like rolls down the window and yells to the girl, and she like floors it, and basically like the girl turned around and had like no face or something.
Whoa.
And they try to call like the police and everything just to like just in case, like, you know, but you know, the police found nothing. So I always think about that when I see like people on the side of the road. You know, they're usually hitchhikers and real people, but I'm like,
Just in case.
no.
All it takes is one.
And I don't even look at their face. I'm like, no,
Oh,
I don't want to
yeah.
like see that. You
Yeah.
know, like imagine like they have no face. They're just born like that.
Oh my god, you're like judging them. They just got dropped off.
You know, there is a disorder where you just can't see people's faces.
Yeah. I think I have that because I don't
Oh my
remember
God.
what people look like sometimes.
Didn't something like that happen on Black
that's by
Mirror or
choice.
something like that too? Like, well, except it was like it was supposed to be like when you get blocked, you just saw like blurs or you saw like pixelated like images of people's faces.
Gosh, I wish that was like real. I don't like no, yeah, but there's an actual disorder where you can't see people's faces.
Wow.
So you recognize voice, but you don't see their faces.
Wow.
Like you recognize them by everything else. Basically.
That's interesting though, because if you think about it, how would you even know that you can't see somebody's face aside from a doctor telling you, right? Like you would just think
never seen it before.
If you've never seen it before, it's almost like colorblind people. It's the same kind of the same idea. Like you don't know you're colorblind.
I wonder if they have glasses that make you see people's
Oh
faces.
my god.
Well, I
Just
mean,
pixels.
colorblind people, they have to know they're colorblind because when you're a little kid, they freaking teach you colors,
But
and they're just like it's all gray, and then you're just like, well, you're colorblind, sir.
But
like I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not completely sure about this. I'm just kind of speaking from memory, but there's certain colors that you can't identify, but certain colors you can.
Yeah, like
So,
greens and blues, I think.
purples,
like
I think
that.
I've heard. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see some stuff, but you can't see everything. And I can't even imagine that, like how that would even be, because there's no way that well, I mean, I've never been told I'm colorblind. I do some of those colorblind tests online, stuff like that.
I think with those people, they can see their faces, like, but they can't remember. It doesn't register in their brain. Like,
oh, okay.
Sometimes I have.
It just doesn't like save as a memory
it's
type
like
of thing.
Yeah, it's like if you met someone briefly, but you never kind of like, because I have a tendency of not really looking at people because I don't really care, you know. But and then like if they see me again, like so let's just say it's a store I frequent, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the clerk, I don't really look at them. I am polite, you know, but I don't look to like actually remember features.
I get what you're saying.
So when they see me again, oh hey, how are you? You know, like you're back, you know, and I'm just like, hello, you know. I'm like, who's talking to me, you know? But I'm not saying I don't recognize their face. I just don't look at people, you know, enough to, you know, remember what they look like.
Yeah, I got you.
So with these people, I think it just doesn't register. Like it doesn't stay in their memory what they look like. So, I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, when I used to work at the cell phone store, I had a couple come up to me one time and they just started talking to me, and I was just like, I have no idea who they are, but you know, as a salesperson, I'm over here like, yeah, oh no, yeah, and they go, oh, remember you were talking to us about this phone? And I was like, yeah, I remember. And then you might remember Billy.
Yeah.
So this other coworker comes up behind me. He goes like, hey man, you guys were talking to me. And I was like, oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Good, because I did not remember.
To be fair, like you and Jaime kind of look like.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
So there's.
Well, we both have beards. Maybe that's why. And then, honestly, to be fair, you and Billy probably look.
Yeah, Billy and I do think we looked a lot
Yeah.
closer.
That's why I was down for both at the same time.
Just plug them up.
Let's get out of here, Adolfo.
Thank you. Just kidding. No. Customers do that.
Yeah. Oh man, so many times.
Yeah.
Have you been watching did you ever get to season 2 of Capaldi?
Yes. And so about Capaldi, that final episode, which was last time we talked, I didn't see the Christmas episode, but that Christmas episode was a really good episode.
Which one was it?
It was like the face huggers episode.
Okay.
Is what I'm going to call it.
Yes.
Because
that's the one I was with Santa Claus.
Yes, the Santa Claus. Yeah. So that was a really fun episode, really interesting. I like the concept. It started becoming very insurrection, right? Like it was like dreams inside of dreams inside of dreams, which was
Inception?
Did I say Inception?
It's Insurrection.
Insurrection. Okay, I meant Inception.
What's on your mind?
What? Billy, Jose, you know. Anyway, no, it was
Storming the Capitol.
Sure, is that what we're calling it? The Capitol now. Anyway. But yeah, that was a really fun episode. I'm happy I saw that finale.
Yeah, I really like that one actually.
Yeah,
the whole you have a horror movie called Aliens. No wonder everybody keeps invading you. I think is what he said.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know, and one of the characters, and I hope I'm not far enough yet in the Capaldi season to know if she comes back. Her name was Shona. No. She doesn't. Oh, she was so good. I was hoping she was gonna be like the next companion, like after Clara or something like that. I
really liked her too.
I liked her so much. She was such a ditz on top of that, but in a good way. Like she was like, oh, I just want to be friends with you guys. You know, like can you guys take down my? She just vanished. You know, but that was such a great episode. And then I started watching the second season, which was the one with Davos. Was that his name?
Yes.
Okay, so I started watching that. I saw those 2 episodes and. It didn't do it for me.
Really?
Those 2 episodes. Well, the 2 episodes So was it? Is that?
Yeah,
I mean,
the Witcher's familiar, I think, was
yeah,
with him on the tank.
Yeah.
Playing an electric guitar.
yeah. Oh yeah. In the beginning,
Yeah, in the
right?
very
Yeah.
beginning.
Okay, yeah. In the beginning, it was cool. Like I liked it. I liked the snake guy. Like the way he transformed in and out of being the snakes. I thought it was cool. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I didn't like. It maybe it was the tone. Maybe it's kind of the pace of it. Maybe it's the Daleks once again. You know.
You tired of Daleks?
Maybe.
Yeah,
And
I
then
can see
also
that.
Missy. Like I'm so confused by Missy now.
You keep.
I like
back on
Missy.
Missy.
I like Missy. I thought she was dead. so that kind of got me.
Dying is for other people.
I understand they're Time Lords, but she also just came back as Missy. So like, why wasn't she somebody like? Okay, whatever, right? Missy's cool. I like Missy. The whole Clara being inside of the Dalek thing was upsetting me. Like I was like, she's a Dalek again, you know. But well, aside from that, then the whole like she almost got killed by the Doctor at a certain point. It was okay. I guess I'll see what's next coming. I didn't hate it. I don't hate the Doctor. It's just maybe certain stories don't do it for me.
Okay.
And that was probably one of the stories that didn't do it for me. And another thing with Davos being good and then being bad and then being good and then like, you know, the Doctor being good, you know, like falling for his good, his bad, his good, his bad was just like, I was like, come on, Doctor, what the fuck? You know, like he's bad. Like just do what you gotta do. But then ultimately like, oh, I knew you were trying to trap me this whole time. Okay. Okay, Doctor. But I like it. I like Capaldi. I like Clara.
I really like Capaldi.
Yeah, I like Clara. I like Shona. I want her to come back, but she doesn't, sadly. So
Yeah.
But so far it's been good. I'm gonna continue watching. So, but I've only seen like the first 2 episodes of the second season.
I mean, there's still 3 episodes from last time.
What's up?
There's still 3 episodes from.
Oh
last
yeah,
time.
yeah. And there's been a lot of stuff I've watched since then. So, but yeah, that's what I think about Capaldi so far. So that Christmas episode did it though. It really did
Nick
for me.
Frost is Santa Claus.
Cool. Who's Nick Frost?
The guy that
Oh
played
my
Santa
God.
Claus.
I don't know who he is. Though. Like, what is-
Shaun of the Dead?
Shaun of the Dead.
No?
was he Sean?
He's always
he's
with
with Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg.
Huh?
Oh my God. Okay, we're done.
So you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead?
I have seen it, but I'm trying to recognize who he is in my head right
Simon
now.
Pegg is Sean, and then his best friend,
That's his best friend?
Nick Frost, yeah.
That was him?
The chubby guy.
That was
Yeah.
him?
Yes.
How come I
You
didn't
can see
recognize
Adolfo
him?
just nodding at you.
What the heck? I didn't recognize him. Maybe I wasn't
There's a
looking
beard.
hard enough.
Jesus Christ. Can't remember faces, Jaime?
Wow.
should get
Maybe
this
I have
looked
that
at.
disorder. Maybe I'm colorblind. I'm trying to picture it now. Okay, sure. I'm gonna rewatch that episode now.
Wow.
Okay, but I do like that actor. I just don't remember his face.
Apparently.
But yeah, I got catching up to do again. So
I mean, well, in the meanwhile,
Mhm.
we do have some news. So there's apparently been rumors that they want James Gunn to help rehabilitate the DCEU,
okay,
which... All right, so I mean, it's not a Snyderverse.
no,
And I had originally thought that they were going to do J.J. Abrams, have him reboot the DCEU, because since Warner Brothers acquired Bad Robot
okay.
for like millions of dollars. Jesus, there's so many millions of dollars. I think maybe billions. I don't know. A lot of money.
Yeah.
So J.J. Abrams got a lot of money to go work for Warner Brothers. Yeah, since the whole Suicide Squad and now Peacemaker, you know, everything is interconnected. So they're thinking that they might try to just give us a Gunniverse of sort.
Was it because they think that it was successful?
I don't know, but I mean, they gave him the Peacemaker series
Okay.
before the movie even came out.
And that's going to be like on HBO Max or
That's
something?
gonna be on HBO Max.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
You're done eating?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me drink a little bit.
Jesus Christ, woman.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like the whole James... I mean, it wasn't...
It was bad.
If we get a story, like just one story that we can focus on, well, I mean, but then you have a bunch of stories you have to focus on either way.
see-
so.
I actually think it's a good thing.
Well, no more Snyder, so that's a good thing.
Oh,
Oh
wait till
my
we keep...
God.
I have more news.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Continue.
I know the news. Anyways, I actually think it's a good thing. in the sense that we need something that's gonna work. Again, Suicide Squad wasn't bad per se. It was just too many stories, you know. But we had actual complete stories. They weren't like just left lingering, you know. Which I think is what's happening with the DCEU. It's just very the stories are just not there, you know. And then everything, like when they do things, it just seems kind of really rushed. And I'm like, you couldn't pack this into 2 hours. Like you really made a 2-hour movie of nothing. Like you couldn't even finish it. Like what do you mean? You know, at least we're getting a beginning, middle, and end. I mean, we're getting multiples, but but we're getting a beginning, middle, and end. And I think that if put in the right direction, we can actually get good movies. Hopefully. You know. So, and James Gunn isn't really a bad director. I was actually mentioned this to Jose that I didn't know Brightburn was from James Gunn, and
Brightburn.
It's a movie about like a kid that has basically Superman's powers.
Oh yeah,
and it's like a bad Superman.
Right. I haven't seen it. Yeah,
it's really good. You should give it a go.
And I was going to, and I forgot to.
Honestly, I think you should if you can find it. Like cool. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. I didn't think he could do anything that was dark like that, because it's kind of, you know, horror-ish, you know, but it's really good and I enjoyed it. So I think it'll be good because when we tend to see what is it like DC like movies, like they're very dark, you know,
very gray,
and so they should I mean, I guess figuratively and literally, but you know, like they're, you know, they tend to be more, they're not like Marvel, you know, where everything feels like, you feel like happy and up, you know, and this, like, if you actually, like, even read the comics, it's darker, you know, it's not as bright and cheery. So if he can do that, then I think it'll be good. And we need something new from them. And I really was looking forward to the DCEU being really good. I really enjoy DC. Yeah. And it's just such a letdown.
I feel like DC has better stories than Marvel. Like, honestly. Wow, yeah, people can't hear the
another crunch.
You're good, Megan.
Don't listen to it, guys.
Yeah.
She's gonna put the chips in her mouth and wait for them to dissolve.
No, you don't get the same effect. Like, you don't get the same satisfaction if you just wait for them to dissolve.
Yeah. These microphones are amazing, by the way, because you're that far and I can still hear you crunching.
Wow. I don't need your back sass, Jaime.
My back sass? That's funny.
Why am I stuck?
Yeah. But no, maybe because you're too far? No.
No, I shouldn't be. Because last time I was like way further. Oh, okay. I see. Never mind. It's okay. It's cool.
But yeah,
DC.
Stories.
I think DC has better stories. So some of their, I like DC's comics a lot more than Marvel.
Okay.
But the way they've gone about trying to tell those stories when it comes to the big screen just hasn't worked. Mostly because Snyder does not know how to tell a cohesive story. Snyder will give you the beginning of 4 different movies and throw them into one movie and just be like, well, if you don't get it, you don't get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, none of it went anywhere.
Yeah. Unless it's 5 hours worth, because you can't tell a story condensed, apparently.
Oh, my God.
So, I mean, and if they did that, I feel like it would make, like for example, you could have split up the Justice League thing like they said they were going to do originally, and then even still be able to kind of have like a mini series about it instead, and maybe close up some of those holes that they didn't close up, type of thing, you know. But it was like, it was just so long. What was it? Did it end up being like 4 hours?
4 hours.
For so long. When it could have been, okay, it could have been 6 hours. You could have made it a mini series and me not have to sit there through 4 hours of nothing, you know, and then been able to get something more out of the movie. I don't get it. I didn't get it. And the stories, I don't know. I wasn't heavily into reading comic books. I did get really into it with Into the Spider-Verse, which is mostly why I'm mostly into like Marvel stuff myself. Yeah. A lot of what I like, to me, it's like the TV shows, movies, things like that. And that they've been just so bad. You know, I don't know those stories. You know, I want to know those stories.
Yeah.
And I should be able to watch a movie and be able to understand the story and not have to expect.
Yeah.
Three other movies
Don't have
that one movie.
don't have to know the source material to get
Right.
it.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
the way Marvel did it, they started off with Iron Man, and Iron Man is to this day a movie that could just stand on its own.
Yes.
That's what it looks like Warner Brothers and by extension Snyder has not been able to understand.
Right.
Make a movie that could stand on its own.
Yes.
That can eventually be connected to something else.
Yes.
But you can still go back and watch it and it still be its own movie.
All movies. Yeah.
Which Marvel understood with all its movies. Actually.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
you can watch any
Exactly.
of the movies and just be like, oh, that was a good movie. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to watch everything.
Right.
You know. I mean, if you're like, because I think that's part of the fun,
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
know, having
definitely.
like connected movies.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really fun, but you don't have to, you know,
Yeah.
because there is generations that don't want to do that,
Right.
You know,
Right.
and I think that's where the DCEU fails.
Yes. I agree.
Mhm. But there have been some casting news in the DC in the DC universe. Cholo Maridueña.
Okay.
Yeah. So you haven't seen Cobra Kai, have you?
No.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my god!
I'm not much into the Karate Kid stuff, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Damn, Megan.
Yeah. You know, it's a very I don't know. It's just not my type of thing. I saw them, but I'm like, I don't know. It's just not my thing. Maybe I've always just been like really different, even as a kid. You know, like, you know, I'm not into like those. I don't know. I wasn't into it.
I love the Karate Kid series.
I'm not like every
Cool.
other girl, huh? Is
Yeah,
that your
I'm
excuse
not.
here? Oh,
Correct.
apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Girl. Just kidding.
Okay, well, Cholo Maridueña has been given the role of Jaime Reyes,
Oh,
Wait, who's that?
Blue Beetle, or Cholo.
wait, didn't we talked
Who's
about this
who?
on Instagram? No.
The guy. That's his real name?
Yeah,
Who does he play on Cobra Kai? I don't know people's names.
Miguel.
Yeah, didn't
Oh,
we?
Miguel.
You guys did
Yes.
this on IG.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
remember.
Oh, like wow.
That was like a week ago. She doesn't remember.
Yeah. What the hell?
Okay.
You could have multiple conversations with Megan, the same conversation, and she will not remember. It's
Yeah.
actually pretty great.
Cool.
And
And
kids are
that's-
entertained so easily.
And that's why I was confused because I'm like, you guys were like, oh, he's Miguel. I was like, wait, Miguel O'Hara is from Spider-Man. And it was like, no, we're talking about Cobra Kai. I was like, oh.
Yes, he plays Miguel, and so he's been given the Blue Beetle,
Jaime Reyes.
Jaime Reyes. He's apparently
Are
just.
you Jaime Reyes?
Sure. Although I am kind of a fan of Blue Beetle, like because his name is Jaime.
Oh my god.
All
Doesn't
right.
even know who he is. Just
That's all I know.
His name is Simon.
His name
It is going to be a HBO Max movie.
cool.
So
a movie,
yeah,
wow.
it's straight to HBO Max.
Cool.
Some people think that it might be connected to Peacemaker, and that so. All right, in the comic books, Peacemaker is kind of like a mentor to Jaime.
Oh, okay.
At one point, right? So there's some people are like, well, it might be connected to that one, but then they're also thinking, well, it might also be connected to the Snyderverse because, of course, the Batgirl movie, where J.K. Simmons is going to be coming back to play Commissioner Gordon, which kind of connects those two universes.
Cool.
All right, that's that was a reaction. But yeah, so HBO Max is also going to do the Batgirl movie. Leslie Grace is going to be playing Batgirl.
Who's Leslie Grace?
I have no idea, but she was from In the Heights, that Lin-Manuel Miranda movie.
Mm.
I don't know what that is.
You know who Lin-Manuel Miranda is?
Is there a Batgirl
Hamilton?
TV show? Oh,
Who?
Hamilton.
I didn't watch Hamilton.
Oh well, he's the guy that did that. He was also in House for a little bit. He played Alfie, I think. Alfie. No.
Mm.
All right.
is it Batgirl or Batwoman that has a TV show right now?
Batwoman has a TV
Oh,
show.
God,
okay.
it's so bad.
I
Is
tried,
it?
Yeah, I try. I've seen the first 2 episodes and I couldn't. Like, I just couldn't keep.
Wait,
going.
of the second season or the original
the first season.
Oh, okay.
The second season, I know it's a completely different Batwoman.
Yeah, she's been replaced with
Yeah,
because Ruby
Jalisha.
Rose like quit or something
Yeah,
like
she
that.
don't want to do it anymore.
That sucks.
Because it was so bad. That's fine.
It was pretty bad.
But
though.
most of like those shows start off pretty bad anyway. I mean, it was cheesy.
no.
It was cheesy.
It
I
was
mean,
just-
Arrow was pretty terrible.
I liked Arrow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you felt that way.
I liked Arrow.
The first season of Arrow, you liked it?
I don't remember much of it, but I
Oh.
remember
So
watching.
rewatch it then, and then let me know what you think about it. Because I saw it recently. But to me, it's just too like they'll CW, and we kind of like touched on this before. They're like really cheesy, and they were aimed at a specific demographic of ladies. And
because they're CW shows.
well, because it was like to me they were made for like teenage girls, you know, who are trying to get into comic books type of thing. That's just the vibe that I got from it.
The only one that was actually really good is Flash,
Yeah.
or was Flash.
I agree.
And then it just tapered off.
I like Black Lightning.
Black Lightning was really good too.
I didn't even try.
Yeah, I like Black Lightning.
And Supergirl is not that bad either. I like Supergirl, but
I tried watching Supergirl, and I was like, no, this is not for me.
Lois and Clark is really. I mean, Superman and Lois is really good.
there's also DC Legends, and I like that one a lot.
I like DC Legends as well.
Okay, cool. So Arrow was my problem, but I had to. I'm still have to watch it.
I only got into Arrow was because I was watching Flash, and they had a crossover episode,
Yeah,
and
that's
I was
why.
like, okay, what the fuck's happening
Yeah.
here? So then I went back to Arrow,
Arrow.
and I had to watch every episode till I got to the stupid crossover, and I was like,
Unfortunately, yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't not watch it because
have
it kept
to.
crossing over.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, god damn it.
Smart
Yeah.
marketing.
I like Diggle a lot in that show, but I
Yeah.
like Diggle from Dexter as well. It was the
Diggle
same
and
actor.
Dexter. Oh, you know Dexter's coming back?
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
know
Diggle
if
was
I'm
in
down for
Dexter?
that.
Dexter. Yeah, he was Dexter's sister's boyfriend at a certain point.
I do not remember
Yeah,
him at
he was-
all.
You know what?
He would-
I stopped watching Dexter after the first season because I felt like he lost the character too quickly. I
Wow.
feel like I just did, like, you know, like I'm trying to watch a serial killer show, and he just starts feeling, and I'm like, what the hell is this like crap? You know, like who the hell starts feeling? Like, okay, like let's
Yeah.
ask Ted Bundy about the, you know, like
Yeah.
no, bro, that's not a thing. Like, get out of here.
Fourth season is considered supposedly the best season. I don't agree. I think the third was probably the best season, or was it the second? I don't remember. The season with what?
With which one?
The season with the guy that was like trying to be like his mentor
The
or like
Trinity
his
Killer?
dad. Not the Trinity Killer.
Oh.
So I think that was Trinity Killer was season 4, right?
I think season 3.
Three.
Season 3? Okay. Anyway, so season 2 then was the one that I liked.
No, that was John Lithgow, which I love. I love John Lithgow.
What season is that?
The Trinity Killer.
So that was season 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm thinking season 2 was probably my favorite season. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Dexter.
I don't know. I watched the season 1, and then I was like, "You're feeling like
Yeah.
this is stupid. Like I
Yeah.
don't care about this. Like when I thought you were just gonna start killing people, and this is what I get. I get a bunch of emotions. I don't need this garbage."
I'll go back to the CW.
Like, going back to Arrow, what's happening here? I'll just be bored over here.
So also they're gonna have a Red Hood movie. So this one they've apparently like tried to keep under wraps on, but there's go back to Cobra Kai. There are rumors that the guy that plays Robbie Keane, which is the son of one of the
Yeah.
yeah, you don't know.
He's
Jaime.
playing him.
You could explain it to me.
They're saying that they
Okay.
want Tanner Buchanan to play Red
I
Hood.
would absolutely like
I
that.
really like that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He and honestly, right now, because right now
he's
were
very good looking. Like he seems a little too good looking.
Extremely good looking.
He's a very
I don't know
good-looking
if that's
kid.
appropriate, so I'm not gonna do that.
No, I think he's
He's of
age
age?
appropriate.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
they're
he's
all of
very
age, aren't they? Like they just look
I
younger.
don't know.
Okay. So
and
just in
I-
case.
I don't want to cross that line. That's
Okay,
weird.
gotcha.
Okay, guys. But no, he is a very good looking kid, and
Look him up, Jaime. Tanner Buchanan.
Tanner Buchanan.
Yeah.
Okay, looking him up.
And you know what? I think he would be good, even his build, and I'm not trying to like
Bash.
I guess like sexualize or whatever the hell. And it's only because like right now, because I'm watching Titans, right? And
That's
like-
the next thing coming up right here on my list.
oh, Titans.
Yeah.
He is
Am
very
I too
attractive.
early then?
He has green eyes.
Yes.
Okay, is that him? This guy right here,
Yes.
Tyler Buchanan. Okay, cool. Did you see it? Okay, he reminds me of a coworker right now. So.
Oh my.
Down, boy.
Hi.
Relax. Am I too early for Titans? Can I just say it?
No.
Okay.
It's
But-
gonna transition perfectly. That's kind of how I timed it.
But I've been watching Titans and like spoilers if anything.
I'm not
but-
watching Titans.
God damn it, Jaime.
Were we supposed to be watching Titans?
We
Wait,
just figured you would.
What season of Titans are you watching? 3?
3.
Because you said we weren't even gonna watch them.
I started watching them.
Uh,
It's so good. What
I
am
know. Well, I
supposed to do
want to
with
watch
myself?
it. I had a question about Titans. Can we not?
Can we not what?
Oh my
Spoil it?
God.
All right, I guess Titans next week.
Okay,
but
Was it a spoiler
Jose,
that you were
I
gonna
wanna
talk about?
it. Yes.
Aw.
Jose, I want to talk about it.
I wish you. So
we could talk about it on the drive home.
I said, let's watch Titans. You said no.
No, I said I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, and then I got HBO magically, so
Have to pay
now I'm
Megan,
watching
okay?
it.
Well, you guys should have let me know so I could watch Titans.
I just started watching it yesterday.
Okay.
I didn't realize the new season
hurry
was
up
up.
right now.
We're just watching
put it
now
on
while we record. Got it.
Yeah, I didn't
It
know
can
the
be
new
done.
season was up until yesterday when I
Okay.
just stumbled upon it.
But yesterday I was like, because I had just finished watching or caught up with Wellington Paranormal.
Okay.
And
I really
then
like that show.
I saw Titans was there, and I was like, oh crap, it's back.
Ah.
I'm just gonna watch it. So I watched 3 hours of Titans, and it was amazing.
Sorry, you guys 3 hours as in the 3 episodes, the
Yeah.
first episodes? Okay.
There's
Yeah.
only 3 episodes up right now.
Okay, I gotta catch up then. And then we can talk about
Well,
it.
what
I'll
was
catch
it?
up by next week.
What was your question?
Oh, okay. So between season, and I try to rewatch season 1 because I started from the beginning, which is why we talked about it kind of last time. Anyway, between season 1 and season 2, right? Something happens that I'm kind of confused by, where like for some reason they all seem to like know each other as Titans. Was it established that they were all Titans
They used
in
to
the
be
beginning?
Titans before. Robin, who is Grayson at the time.
Oh, so they were all, but not
Dove,
So
Hawk. No,
No,
so
not Raven.
Raven and Beast Boy weren't Titans.
Oh,
So those are like Teen Titans.
And then what's up with Starfire? Like she lost her memory that she was a Titan, and everybody knows her as a Titan, or is she like a new
just
Titan?
got brought in as a Titan.
Oh, so
on this
in
one.
this series, there's 3 new Titans,
Yeah.
essentially, right? Raven, Beast Boy, and
Starfire.
Starfire.
Yeah, and before it was Donna,
Ah.
Aqualad, Robin,
Aqualad.
and
Aqualad. Was Aqualad in this one?
Yeah, Aquaman's fun.
He doesn't really show. I think that he shows up in flashbacks, doesn't he?
He shows up in
Oh.
one
Yeah.
flashback.
Oh, okay. So I gotta catch up on season 2 then.
You didn't watch season 2 all the way?
No, I don't think so. Because that's what confused me. I was like, how the hell do these people all know each other as Titans when they? I thought they had
You
just
thought
set
it was
it up.
establishing it.
Oh
in-
my god! If
No,
you're
no.
gonna watch a show, pay attention.
Well, I was paying attention. Well, then there was a whole like weird thing that happened with season. Anyway, so what confused me was the 3 people that they weren't Titans. That's what confused me. And then the
They
other
brought
ones
them on
that
board.
got it.
So Beast Boy, Raven,
Got
and Starfire
it,
are
got
brought
it.
on board.
Got it.
Before Robin, who is now
Nightwing, yeah.
Then Donna, who's
So new Robin-
Wonder Girl, right? And then Alcalad and Hawk and Dove.
Okay.
They were Titans.
Okay, that's where I kind of got lost in the series.
Because if you see,
If you watch the show,
if you watch the show, like I don't know if you noticed when are you in the Titans building already?
I don't think so.
But
I'm not
okay,
sure.
so they have a Titans. Oh, I mean, it's a fucking building, dude. So
I-
they have a Titans.
I'm not
building
judging the building.
that's already like established. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
okay. I'm gonna catch
my
up.
God.
I'll catch up.
That's
And I
next
would have
week's.
caught up by now had we agreed to this.
it was kind of just it popped up on HBO like,
Thanks,
hey,
guys.
we're back, and I was like, oh
Thanks,
shit.
guys.
And then, well,
Play.
my HBO for some reason, or my HBO for some reason, like try to brainwash me into watching Birds of Prey, but I was like Titans.
That's funny.
It was like it was there. It was like
Yeah.
on continue watching, or your list or something like that.
Oh,
I don't know.
What, are you guys sharing HBO Max or not? That's what I'm confused by now.
Well, not legally.
Okay, whatever that means.
Anyways,
so maybe because
It's
you watched
illegal to
it.
share your passwords, Jaime.
Oh.
Everybody knows that.
Oh, I see.
no, but if you have your own profile, you get your own thing.
Yeah.
Like so.
Oh, but yours was recommended. Maybe he
So-
accidentally saw something on yours.
No, it was on the thing. It said your list,
Oh.
right? But the only thing I had on there was Wellington Paranormal because the only thing
Oh.
I watch on there. And then Birds of Prey was right next to it, and I was like, I wonder if Jose's trying to brainwash me. I was like, I'm just gonna watch Titans.
Skip.
I was like, Titans.
Yeah.
And then I watched 3 hours worth of Titans.
Damn it.
It's good.
Okay, I'll catch up. Yeah, now I'll catch up now. Was your Titans news spoilers as well?
Well, I just want to talk about it because
Okay.
it was a very good 3 hours of television.
Yes, it was.
Dang
it
it,
was
guys!
Really good.
I'm
watch it right now.
I'm not gonna watch it right now.
Oh my God.
Okay, next news. Since I'm mad now.
There have been calls to cancel Pokemon Unite developers. TIMI?
Why? I didn't hear about this.
Twitter exchange where they refused to say gay rights. I have no idea how this started. Yeah, I have no idea how this started. So the Twitter exchange was somebody just at some point goes, "Can you say gay rights?" And they reply with, "Why? Rights of heterosexual players are equally important."
What?
Well, that's a weird response, but what the hell?
When mentioned how disappointing the response was, they replied with, "Go and ask any gay people if they are disappointed in being treated equally." That was their response.
That's a weird response, but also why did this argument start?
I don't know. Like that. I mean, I didn't go that far back.
I don't know. I think that's kind of dumb because it's like, oh, just say gay rights, and
Yeah.
it's like, no, like, no.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense on both ends,
Yeah.
right? Like, why are you
Like,
trying
I'm
to?
sure- I'm
this
sure
is a freaking
something-
video game.
I'm
like,
sure something
exhausting.
incited it, but
Okay.
I just wasn't gonna go back and
It's
search
like
out
Jaime's
all
like
that.
over here, like, say gay rights, Megan. Never.
Yeah.
Like, you're not
Yeah.
gonna
Well-
make me say something I don't want. No. You know,
Well,
I could believe it.
considering-
I just
yeah.
don't want you to like make me say it.
Yeah, it just doesn't make. I mean, I'm gonna have to look into this now because I'm curious because I play Pokemon Unite. I haven't played it in like a week though, but still, I play it.
Are
but
you protesting?
Yeah.
no,
Just silently.
without even knowing I'm protesting. I just took a break. From the game.
It was that gay the gay
Yeah,
newsletter.
yeah. It was like a little notification got in my brain.
Like,
and it
protest
just-
this
it
is
turned-
the list you must protest now.
It turned off Pokemon Unite.
Well, even their their apology.
Oh God,
So the way it looks,
they're making it worse.
it doesn't seem like it's a professional thing, because the spelling, like cuz, the word cuz is in it and it's spelled like COZ.
Oh,
Thanks is TKS.
I don't think they're an American developer though. I think they're from like China.
All right, so the apology goes, "If you happen to see some inappropriate remarks by me, here's what happened. I meant to say everyone is equal because I know how hard we have to fight to achieve it. But I screwed up in the expression. Sorry, I feel bad for the mistake. Thanks so much for reminding."
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. It sounds like a translation, and I'm pretty sure they're a Chinese developer, because this was like a big deal, like for the game. It was gonna be like the first something to do with China and Pokemon, like that they were gonna be a developer from China, and
Yeah.
that's where they were doing it. And it was gonna be a big deal over there, which is why they were making a big deal here, and people were like, "What the hell? We don't care." But so it does sound like something's maybe getting lost in translation, and that's what's going on, because sometimes they, literally what they do is copy and paste into Google, and then they post that as like their response.
Is it
you
I
know?
guess still allowed to be gay in China? Like still?
I think it's illegal. I'm not sure though. See so this is something I gotta look into because
Yeah, that's the only reason. Like, I'm asking because
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, if there's like anti-gay sentiment, like it just, I don't know, like, like maybe it couldn't be lost.
So
in
maybe that's
translation,
why it was
like,
brought up.
or they didn't know how to say it.
They didn't know how to say it. Maybe they didn't know how to say it. Maybe it's illegal for even to express that. You
Yeah.
know, but this maybe is what we all like. Maybe and then maybe these people were trying to press the subject because of their stance on it too. I'll look into it for
Yeah,
sure and see what other
that I
details,
don't-
because
it sounds weird.
It sounds weird.
Because it's like, say gay rights.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like what came
I don't
up?
You
want
can't
it.
make me.
What was the point of it? Like,
Yeah.
why did it come up? Like all these things,
Yeah.
right? Like so many questions about it. And definitely something to look into. But it's like, yeah.
Well, I know.
That's weird.
We need more
Niantic,
info.
Niantic. They came under fire for something about their events being still like super spreader. They had Laxi events or something about all that.
And I can speak a little bit about that, I guess. In recent updates, they removed the radius, like the range of the radius from their Pokestops. So what you used to be able to do is, like, let's say me being here at home and there's a Pokestop like a little bit down the street, I used to be able to reach that Pokestop, be able to spin it, and not have any issues. Same thing with the gyms, being able to play at the gyms without having to go like too close
Stand
to them.
right next to it.
Yeah, it's like a bigger radius, and they're so people are upset because we're still kind
because
of
now you have to walk.
well, well, aside from that, we're
I
still
get
going
it.
through a pandemic.
Exercise.
And you know, honestly though, it's like those things that, like, at the end of the day, like, do these things really even freaking matter? You know, like it doesn't. Now, it is inconvenient now because We're still, in a pandemic, kind of. It's one of those things. But it's like, look, if that's really what's gonna make or break the game for you, then okay, just drop it. It's a game. Stop giving them money. Stop playing. It doesn't matter. Like if it bothers you that much. There's certain things you can pay for. It's definitely a game that you can pay for, like being able to unlock Pokemon, being able to.
Go, right?
It's Pokemon Go, yeah.
I played it and it was free. That's as much as I'm going.
It's free. It's free to download, free to play, but you have options to make your gaming life easier. This is like almost every game that exists nowadays.
This is a pay to win type thing.
It's not even pay to win. It's more like paid just to get shit. I guess you could consider it. Yeah,
I had a whole rant about that. Remember?
Yeah,
she did.
It's a problem. It's definitely a problem, and I think games are gross for doing that now. Like I love being able to play a game and play the whole game.
That's
exactly.
what I was saying. Like, because I used to play a lot of FPS, first person shooters.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm a PC gamer.
Awesome.
Was.
Yeah.
But now like everything's behind the paywall. Like I want to get Battlefield. I think it's called 2042 or 3042, something like that, right?
Okay.
It's like you get like the futuristic, also the past together.
Oh,
it looks amazing.
Awesome.
And I want to play.
Sounds like fun.
But now I'm just kind of like, if everything's behind a paywall, like why should I play it? Because I don't want to pay. Like I already paid $60 for the fucking game.
Yeah.
Like, and I have to still pay for like better
70.
gear. I have to pay for like better gear and like you have this asshole that's gonna pay for everything and then just fucking like kill you the whole time. It's like I don't want to do that. You know, like I'm a pretty good like gamer like when it comes to FPS because like I've been playing for such a long time and for a lot of hours.
Yeah.
But like I'm pretty good. So but it's like dude, like if you're gonna like just buy everything like and have better gear than me, I'm not gonna win, and I'm not gonna pay again just to I don't like that. I don't like the whole paywall thing. Everything's behind a paywall.
It's a very
just buy the special edition, Megan. Money bags, Megan. We're on your loaded.
Well, you still got like
$150 pillow, baby.
Yeah. It's a very toxic way of creating video games now. I don't like it at all, and I think that's why I still stick to like Nintendo a lot because a lot of their games aren't. You don't pay for anything extra. Like I played Splatoon. It's not a first person shooter. It's almost like a third person shooter. It's like with water guns and they shoot ink, and it's really cheesy, but it's one of the most fun games like I've ever played since the first one, and then the second one came out. And there was an expansion that was maybe like $20 that came out afterwards. That's not bad. That's not bad for more like game, more story, blah, 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 right? And you don't need that to be able to complete the story of the first game. It's not even really a story, but you can play online, blah, blah, blah. Doing those things where you're paying for every single like little part of a game, a gear, a weapon, all that BS, it's such trash. It's like, it's a terrible way of gaming, and I completely hate it. I
totally understand that. Like, and I think that's what's happening to like, because I started playing World of Warcraft, and that's what's happening there too. Yeah. So I think my next game is going to be Final Fantasy, like the
14?
New. Well, it's Final Fantasy. It's like a MMORPG.
Okay.
It's kind of like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get into that, and we'll see how it goes. But if everything I have to pay for, like I already bought the game, like you can't ask me to pay for a monthly subscription and then buy more shit. Like that's stupid. I'm not gonna do that. You know,
trash. Like, even the subscription thing sounds like trash to me.
I just play Animal Crossing.
Get a bunch of free shit. Yeah,
you know what?
Yeah,
and I just learned how to play it.
Yeah,
like I've had it for a year. And like I know there's missions. Like I'm supposed to get that country guy to come sing or play a concert.
Yeah.
I still haven't done that.
KK Slider. I don't remember his name.
All I do is basically I change my outfit.
Yeah.
I fish for things. I clean my island.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And honestly, that game is worth that. Like, it's worth playing just for that.
I have my own little world.
You don't pay anything extra.
I don't let anyone onto my island because I don't want any more people on my island.
That's how I feel. People like inviting themselves. I'm like, okay. I don't want to do it.
Like, I have friends that are just like, oh, like, we should play together. And I'm like, sure. But I don't open up my island to nobody. So. It's basically my little sanctuary.
That's perfect.
But I'll just play Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Or Paper Mario. I have Paper Mario.
That's fun too.
So.
All right. Speaking of Mario, you know there's going to be a Mario movie?
No, I didn't know
I
that.
hope it's like the 1980s Mario movie. That was
I hope John League's almost
awesome.
in
It's
it
slated
again.
for 2022. It's going to be an animated movie.
Oh,
And honestly, it already lost me because they have Sebastian Maniscalco playing Spike.
who is Sebastian?
Is that one of the
Maniscalco?
kids?
Sebastian Maniscalco is, yes, he is one of the worst comedians I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, fun.
Like, he is terrible. And that is all I will say. Jesus Christ. This fucking guy.
That's crazy.
Oh, I don't know who he is. I just Googled him and I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is anyway.
You're not missing much.
You know who's a great comedian? Bill Burr.
Okay, I
I'm
love
done.
Bill Burr.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say
Yeah.
that.
I
I
didn't
love
think-
Bill Burr and I will forever stand for
Yeah.
Bill Burr.
Adolfo got me into Bill Burr. I didn't think I was gonna like him, but I do.
I love Bill Burr. He's
Bill
freaking
Burr's great.
hilarious.
But back to movies. Knuckles has been cast for Sonic 2.
And is Idris Elba?
It is Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Look at Jaime knowing
I did. I
stuff.
saw that. I was like, yay.
Have you guys seen the first
He has a
Sonic?
good voice. Huh? No, I haven't seen the first
But
one.
doesn't
don't
Knuckles
either.
have like a little kid voice?
No.
I remember him with a kind of
deep
like
voice.
Sonic, right?
Like
Mm.
like a
'Cause-
little like a teenager kid voice, right? Like it's not like baby. You know, like it's more like really calm, right?
Oh.
It's not like what, Megan?
Shut up.
The Knuckles that I remember have deep voices.
Adolfo, a minute and one. I need that audio. An hour and one.
Wow, it's been an hour already?
And we're gonna keep going.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No. We're not gonna touch this.
You know who you are, guy.
Oh, God.
Megan taking shots.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But yeah, so
Cool.
Idris Elba playing Knuckles, and yeah, he does have a great voice. I don't know how, because I can't picture Knuckles with that deep.
I can, because all the Knuckles that I know have deep voices.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are the Knuckles you know?
No, because the game that I remember, like it was a Sonic 2 adventure on like the GameCube is the one, and he had a deep voice in that one. But I think so. Maybe it was a later.
I
Yeah, the
thought
last
it was
one
more
I
like
remember was
like
Sonic and
like
Knuckles.
hey Sonic, like it
Oh,
was more like it
no.
wasn't like super
An
like
hour and 2
crazy.
minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I mean I
Maybe I'm
remember him with
remembering
deep
wrong.
voices.
I could be remembering wrong. Guys.
Yeah. I mean I'm not
I
sure.
kind of remember that too, because I remember him sounding
Maybe you
along
guys
with
think-
Tails and
Sonic.
Sonic.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe you guys are thinking Tails, but I remember Knuckles having deep voices.
Maybe I'm thinking of the cartoon. Do you guys remember the cartoon?
Vaguely.
Yeah,
No.
I think I might be remembering the cartoon.
Maybe.
So it could be that. I don't.
Maybe
I don't know.
later, like as he
maybe,
evolves.
maybe they
just-
made him like more like kiddish since it was a cartoon for kids.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the Sonic movie either. I don't really like Ben Schwartz.
I like Ben Schwartz.
I don't
Oh, I
like
like
Ben
him.
Schwartz. Ben Schwartz annoys the hell out of me.
I love him.
And I tried listening to his show with Thomas Middleditch.
What you call me?
And I cannot. No, I just can't.
Oh, I like
Crazy.
it. Well, I think I just have a bias because I liked him in
Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with his sister. so yeah, so I don't know. I think I have a bias for that.
Yeah, I don't
Like
care
I don't
about
listen to any like stand up or anything like that. He does stand up?
I don't know, but I don't find him funny.
No.
I don't find him entertaining. That's it. I mean, I might like the Sonic movie, but I haven't seen it. I will give it a try. Though.
I actually like the Sonic movie.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Alright, I haven't seen it.
I like Jim Carrey. So
I get it.
I have biases, I guess. But I actually did like the Sonic movie more than I thought I would. I didn't think I would like it as much. And I went in with really low expectations and I
Maybe
really
that's why you liked
surpassed
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But I was telling Jose that's how I have to go into movies now. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like not expecting much
That's a good
or
point.
just not expecting anything at all.
Mhm.
Because otherwise I'm just going to be disappointed.
Moving on. Avatar: The Last Airbender,
No.
the live-action remake
No.
for Netflix.
Wow.
So they've cast the characters.
Oh my God.
Aang is
Okay.
going to be played by, I don't know who any of these people are.
Oh, okay.
So Aang is going to be played by Gordon Cormier, who is an
Gordon.
11-year-old Filipino-Canadian actor best known for The Stand. I don't know what that is.
Neither do I. The Stand. No, I don't know what that is.
Katara, I am gonna butcher this, will be played by Kia Wentio, 14-year-old Canadian singer actress, best known for Beans. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Well, at least we have like a Asian.
Yeah, they're people of color.
Cause the other ones was like just white people, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, who?
It was.
The bad guy was the Asian.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's right.
Sokka is going to be played by Ian Owsley, 17-year-old from 13 Reasons Why. That I recognize. Never seen it, but I at least recognize.
What was his last name?
I watched 13
Ousley.
I watched 13 Reasons Why.
Of course you did. It does
course
not
I
surprise
did.
me.
Yeah, they're all
I didn't watch the last season. I should watch the last season.
And Zuko, which is apparently the oldest one, a 21-year-old Chinese-Indonesian actor from Shang-Chi, Dallas Liu.
cool.
Yeah, I could see him playing Zuko. I'm looking at his picture right now. I don't know about the little kid, I guess. The girl,
they're gonna shave his head.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope they do his eyebrows too.
Wow.
They're a little too thick for me.
Well, it's a good thing that they are people of color, because all of them were not in the original movie, and it was
They did the same shit to Dragon
terrible.
Ball Z.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like,
about that.
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
it's bad.
Why would you do this?
Because I have to remember, and I was just reminded of that bullshit, and I don't want it. It's just,
I think in the original movie, the grandma was the only one who looked. Oh no, she was like pretty white herself. Who was it? There was somebody.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying, like, it didn't fit the role of the
Yeah.
characters. You know, they were like what do you call it? Like Eskimo people. You know, especially Katara.
I like
Katara.
that Aang
Katara's
is the right
family.
age too. He's a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cute little kid.
Yeah.
So the last thing I will say in this segment is What We Do in the Shadows has been renewed for season 4. Season 2 still premieres September 2nd. So it's coming up.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
wow.
excited.
So they haven't even premiered season 3, but season 4 has already been renewed.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was episode 2, Jaime?
Great. It was fantastic.
Oh my God.
I'm just as prepared as I've been for the show. Can I add some new stuff to it too?
Yes.
So the I don't know. We talked about Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Mm-hmm.
The last one of the reboots has been posted to Amazon Prime, and I got to see it yesterday. It was a 2.5 hour everything that I didn't know what was going on, but it was I like I just got to rewatch all of them now because there's a lot of them, but those are now released. But there was a huge release gap between the 3.33 and this one is 3.0 plus 1.0 is what it's called.
I don't know what's happening here, guys.
It's an anime remake.
Oh my God. Did you ever continue with My Hero Academia?
I've been watching it kind of here and there as well.
Oh my God, watch the goddamn show.
There's so many things to watch.
so
Now
good.
Titans too.
You know what? I make time. And My Hero Academia is like amazing. So. Also, in the comics or in the manga of Dragon Ball or Super, Vegeta finally surpassed Goku.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Dun dun dun.
No, you don't understand. You weren't there.
I was not, you're right.
It's just like I get teary-eyed.
Rocket.
Oh.
You don't understand. I have this really deep like
Connection.
love and connection with Vegeta.
Aw.
And it's he just has so much tenacity. Like I love that, you know.
Yeah.
But he can never surpass Goku, that son of a bitch. Fucking like he's like a Jose, like where everything just kind of falls into place, you know. Like he doesn't even fucking like try. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking fight and I'm gonna win, you know. And then you
I
fucking
think that
have
as a
like.
compliment.
And then you have Vegeta who's just trying his little butt off and he just can't, right? And finally it happened for him and I'm just so excited for him. Congratulations, Vegeta.
There you go, Vegeta.
Congratulations. Also, my cat, his name is Vegeta. And the other one is Kakarot.
Oh, cool.
And he's lazy.
Wow.
That's the one that sleeps
Yeah.
outside.
You know what I'm surprised you didn't bring up, by the way?
What's that?
Robin in the comic books is gay or bi. I'm not
Oh
sure.
yeah,
what
that's
he
right.
was.
And it's Tim Drake's iteration. That I just saw that yesterday.
Oh,
Actually.
okay.
And
Really?
yeah.
You son of a bitch.
What did I do?
You ruined it. I want to talk about it.
Yeah, right.
Wait, Titans? Stop.
No, shut up.
Oh, okay.
That was a great reaction, though.
I'm so lost.
That's actually kind of like. Yeah.
Damn it, guys.
Now
Okay,
no
no.
one can talk about anything because of you. You ruined the show.
Well, now you're spoiling it for me that hasn't seen the show.
Jaime, go sit outside.
Oh my god, this is my place. You guys go sit outside.
Pick up the table. Let's go.
On another note, you guys hear that Shang-Chi is not going to be released on
Disney Plus?
Disney Plus.
That's
access?
right.
Well, because they're getting sued from everybody.
Well, yeah, because now they're going to do like a 45 day, like release in theaters and then put it onto Disney Plus.
Oh.
Which to me, like, I'm a little bothered by that because I wanted to see it at home.
Me too.
So,
Yeah,
and it's
you
going
guys
to be
go
released to.
No, but I like the Disney release. I feel like they should do that only like for the first 2 weeks because that's when like all the people go, you know, first 2 weeks, and then third week you go and there's like no one in the theater, you know. So I kind of just wanted to watch it at home, like I do, and own it and just put it in my collection and then just watch the MCU all the way through, like I do. And
I kind of wanted to watch it too at home. I still don't know how I feel about going to movie theaters, so
I
that's
get it.
my thing. And I want to be able to support the movie, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to support the movie. Or not.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Like I'm gonna hope that they put the restrictions back in place because that was great. Like when I went to the
distance
theaters
stuff?
and they have the distance like.
That's still in
seating.
place though, isn't it? Like,
No.
don't they,
No. Like if they have the
I'm
distance
less
seating,
likely
I'll
to
go
go
back.
now.
I got lucky, and there was like a seat between me and the other people.
Damn it.
And then I had the wall
it
on the
was
other
great.
side.
Like when I went, like they had the distance, and then it had like you couldn't like people couldn't sit like I guess 2 seats next to you or something like that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, you have to sit over there. It was great. And then I got to put like my stuff on the seat next to me, and I got to just kind of spread everything out, and it was great.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't like it now.
That's why I'm kind of like I don't know how to feel about it. I wanted to see the movie. I want to see the movie. I wanted to pay to see the movie, and I'm gonna have to wait. So, damn. Wait, I just thought about that. How are we gonna do like a show
I'm
about
gonna
it?
go.
I don't know, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna have
watch
to
it.
go watch it. So
God damn it.
we have a job to do.
Okay.
Stop thinking about yourself, Jaime.
Wow. Okay. Pandemic.
You're vaccinated. You'll be fine.
Yes. Okay.
Go get the booster real quick.
We'll see. There was some controversy about kind of what was said about the movie being put into theaters for 45 days. I guess I forgot his name. The CEO of Disney. Excuse me.
Are you?
No.
That's,
Or
Bob
no,
Iger?
Bob. No, it's not Iger anymore, is it?
Oh no, because I remember he stepped down. That's the
No.
last one I remember.
No, it's Chapek, I think.
Yeah, like his last name is. I think that's
Chapek,
correct.
right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, baby Disney.
He.
Hey Disney, I got you. I support you.
He did make a comment, I guess, along the lines of like, "Oh, this is going to be like an interesting experiment." I was trying to find the quote and I couldn't find it because
Because Disney's like, we never said that.
Because
Yeah.
I did see the actor responded like, "We're not an experiment."
Yeah, and so I wanted to understand the context, which
Yeah.
is why I was trying to find the quote from the CEO. Oh, Chapek,
yeah.
Chapek. Okay, Bob Chapek. Anyway, he made comments something along
Yeah.
the like being an experiment, and yeah, the actor, is this Simi or is this Simu? Because I just found 2 different names and that threw me off.
Wait, from
From
Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi, yeah,
The lead actor?
yeah, Simu.
Let me see.
But anyway, I have a quote from him. The response essentially, we are not an experiment. Excuse me. We are the underdog, the underestimated. We are the ceiling breakers. We are the celebration of culture and joy that will persevere after an embattled year. We are the surprise. I'm fired the fuck up to make history on September 3rd. Join us. Right, is what he said. I just want to understand the context of the original post. Yeah, quote. Because it doesn't, to me, it seemed more along the lines of like it's going to be an interesting experiment with the 45 days situation, not so much about the cultural reference. And so that's where I'm just like, okay, like if I'm missing something, then I wanted to get that clarified, but I couldn't find the direct quote of what he actually said. I digged around a little bit before the show today, but I get the response. I just don't know if it was taken out of context.
Probably taken out of context because I think that probably because they don't seem like they're trying to do anything like to offend cultures.
Yeah, right, right.
Especially with movies like Mulan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Disney's,
Not the remake.
Right.
Oh god,
It,
not
it
the
was
remake.
it was
Like-
more along the lines of like the 45 days in the movie theater
And then going to Plus.
and then going to Plus.
Yeah, I don't think
That's what it seemed like to me too, but I couldn't find the quote.
Disney's very, very careful
Yeah.
about like what they're putting out,
Mhm.
as in like anything that's gonna be taken like wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey
They're
will kill
very
you.
Yeah. Yes, he will.
Yeah.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, take you out.
I was gonna do the voice.
I was hoping
Okay.
you'd do the voice. What would that sound like, Megan?
I have to be.
Are you gonna pee yourself and you do the voice?
Yes.
Yes.
Now I'm just wondering how your vocal cords work.
I have to dig down deep for the high pitch.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I really
Yeah.
don't think they meant anything
Yeah,
to like
I don't think so
to
either.
offend anybody
Yeah.
like that.
Now
I
I'm
think
gonna find the
it's-
quote because I need to find it, but I couldn't find it this morning, so that's why.
Yeah,
But I understand.
I don't think they're trying to offend anybody. Disney's very careful.
Yes.
Like I mean, they're firing people for like shit they said like fucking 10 years ago. You know.
Yeah, they
Right.
fired James Gunn.
Yeah,
And then
well,
rehired
brought him
him.
back.
Mistakes.
Yeah,
Mistakes were made.
yeah,
I don't agree with the whole like let's fire people over 20 years ago, 15 years ago. You know, like
And
I
stuff
just
they
I
already
just
apologized for.
Yeah.
it's a personal thing I don't agree with, you know. Anyways, that being said, they're very careful, you know, so I don't think that's what they meant. I think they meant that
Yes.
as in like, oh, it's the platforms because
Right.
you know we have this whole issue going on with Scarlett Johansson and
exactly.
Emily Blunt and some other
Emma
person.
Stone,
Oh yeah, Emma Stone.
yeah.
who
That's
just signed on for Cruella 2, apparently.
Oh, okay. But she's still signing
okay,
up.
let me
She's
sue
still-
you, but
Yeah.
let me no,
Yeah.
no, you don't, no, Disney.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I'm available. But no,
Yeah.
but yeah, like
That's a good point.
I just don't think it's like
Yeah,
that,
I think based on what I was able to find, it seems like the response didn't take the original context the correct way. So yeah, but yeah,
All right, but moving on now. What If finally dropped. And, you know, I thought about skipping it just to kind of irk Megan a little more. But
No.
since we're skipping Titans, I guess.
You know what? I'm pissed either way, guys.
oh yeah,
Jaime.
Wait.
Anyways, what if, well, I just want to say that it wasn't. I think it was way too short. It was way too rushed.
Yeah.
They made Peggy really aggressive, like overly aggressive for me.
I was in on it.
Like, no, I think for me, it just felt like it was like a little too, like, I like the whole animation. I love the animation. I thought the animation was great.
Yeah.
I thought like how they made her big, like taller and like
Yeah.
buff. I enjoyed that. I was like, that's great. But the way she was like just beating the shit out of everyone and like kind of like I'm pretty sure she killed a few of them. I'm like that
Yeah.
person's dead.
People exploded.
You know, like so
Yeah.
I'm just like that's not very Captain America like.
Which is
but
not Captain America.
I thought she was gonna be Captain Britain, honestly. Like I thought that was gonna be their
Yeah.
take, like Captain Britain, because she has the shield like Captain
Mhm.
Britain. But
With the Union Jack.
yeah, and it wasn't. You know, I was wrong. But at the same time, I just thought she was a little too aggressive for me. Like I was like, oh. Like I don't know. I didn't take to it as I thought I would.
Well,
Jaime?
I liked it a lot, and I saw
Well,
it.
and you're wrong.
Hey,
As
it's two
always.
against one.
I'm going to completely disagree with Megan.
Because Haley Atwell. whew.
I mean, I
She could
love
do no
Haley
wrong.
Atwell. Yeah, I love Haley Atwell, and I love that it was her. By the way, also the narrator Jeffrey Wright. He
Yeah.
has an amazing voice, and I love him
Commissioner
as.
Gordon
Is he? In what?
in the new in the Matt Reeves Batman.
Oh, okay, sure.
Have you not been paying attention?
I'm not. Wait, you mentioned another Commissioner Gordon
J.K.
earlier.
Simmons.
Okay,
And
that's
we're
too
gonna
many.
mention another
That's
one.
too many dang Commissioner Gordons already.
Yeah,
This is what
Barbara
I'm saying.
Gordon. And damn it.
Yeah, he did that to us. You did this to us.
Ah,
Stop. This is your guys' fault. I asked you guys, are we gonna watch
yeah,
Titans?
like
You
fucking
said
4
no.
weeks ago.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
okay.
I didn't say no. I
By
said
the way,
yes.
when you
but
guys
I
started
don't
watching
remember
it, why did nobody text me? Hey, Jaime, we're gonna watch.
I didn't text Megan.
We
Megan
just-
didn't text me.
We're in sync. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
you
kinda
guys
creepy.
have that. I'm not part of this. So anyway, Jeffrey Wright was amazing as a watcher. I liked his narration of it. I didn't think it was that aggressive. I don't know. I liked the character a lot. I liked who she became. Obviously, her personality was a lot more gun-ho than Steve Rogers' personality. So I think there was that difference in the personalities anyway. Although Steve Rogers is very brave, very American, she's not that person. She was a completely different take on what happened to the super soldier serum at the time.
Well, they tell you that what the serum does is it enhances qualities that you already have.
There you go.
So Peggy has always been, especially in the Agent Carter show.
Yeah.
You see how gung-ho she is.
Yes, exactly.
How willing she is to just dive in head first.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, she was just too aggressive. Like, it wasn't the fact that she would dive in. I actually admire, like, that about her. It was just way too aggressive. Like, she was just trying to, like, beat the shit out of people. And I'm just like, whew. Like, what are you doing? Like, relax.
Do it
like,
slowly.
No, it's more like, dude, like, I just don't like that. Like, I like what Captain America stands for, as in Steve Rogers' Captain America. Like, I like what he stands for, which is, like, like at the beginning, I've watched these movies so many times, but at the beginning, he's more like this, like, the all-American boy, like with these virtues, and he's just so good. And with her, I get that it enhances her, like, it just makes her more like her, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was just too much, like, to the point where she just wanted to kill people. And I was like, girl, relax.
She
Like,
wanted to get things done.
Relax.
A lot. and so I think this is where you can even kind of think about the how we've talked about, like, just gender swapping characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was obviously not Steve Rogers just being gender swapped and Peggy Carter became Steve Rogers.
What
this
does
was
the serum do to one's menstrual cycle, though?
They
is
make
it like steroids? Like, where it, like
it just gushes out.
Stop.
does it
Wow.
gush out, or does it take it away?
Huh.
It seems like
Because it gave her more testosterone. Like, for you to build that much muscle, like, you have to have, like, a certain amount of testosterone for you to get that big.
That makes sense.
It's actually basic biology. That's why some women are able to get stronger than other
check
women.
yourself.
I'm just...
Basic biology.
Apparently she can't poop out kids anymore. All right,
Oh my God.
Well, she probably can. It's just that...
Are they going to be super soldier kids?
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe she'll have super soldier kids. But then
No, I don't think that's how that works. Well, they would be running through her, like, it would be running through her veins, right?
And would they, like, be built faster? Like, would she need all 9 months? She could probably do it in 3.
wow. Anyway,
What happens when a
kids are out of
person with
control.
steroids has kids?
I don't know.
Can they have kids?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, let's
either.
say a female like does steroids, right? And then she gets pregnant, or can she get pregnant? First
Who-
of all,
wait, I'm sorry. What?
like, if a female that's doing steroids, like, can they get pregnant? And if they do get pregnant,
Do the kids come out buff?
do they come out, like, super strong or, like, super motivated, all aggressive?
Oh my God, you
They
guys are out
start
of
flipping the
control.
doctor.
You guys are out
The
of
kid
control.
just kicks its way out of that vagina.
Oh my goodness.
I'm out.
Yeah. Which, by the way, anyway, to kind of go back to what if,
Oh yeah, what if?
she
Fun killer.
also part of the reason that she had to be the way she was is because of the things that she had to deal with. On top of that, like, she was being prevented a lot by Colonel Flynn from just being what they were going to do with the super soldier anyway, right? And which is why she ended up kind of just going and breaking into getting the Tesseract back at the Brandenburg Gate. So it was like she had to kind of be that more
which she
aggressive.
would have done. Yeah, you know what? You're
Yeah,
right in the
yeah.
sense that, like,
She
because
had to
she's
put herself out there.
1940s.
Yeah.
Like, women are not really even. Well, no, she's respected in the movie.
Well,
Like,
she's
I'm not gonna
respect.
say
No,
that.
no. Wait.
I
in the
haven't
movie?
watched the show.
Wait, you haven't watched what show?
Agent
no.
Carter.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But I
No.
mean, in the movie, she is respected. Like,
So-
like what's his name does show her, like,
Tommy Lee Jones. I don't remember his character's name.
And Men in Black. But anyways,
Okay.
they He does respect her, so it's not like oh, she's just an invaluable person in the movie. I have not watched the Agent Carter show. So I probably should.
Well, no, and this is more in reference to even the animation, right? Because Colonel Flynn was just automatically like, you're a failure, you know, like this is a failed project, and he, you know, just, you know, breaking her down like from the beginning. Shouldn't have been you. Should have been a man. Like instantly, they wanted to take even Stark over because you know Steve couldn't do it at that time. They wanted to put Stark.
Speaking of Stark,
yeah,
I really liked him. I always liked Stark. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Like even like in the movie, he was great, but you know, in the show, he's great too.
Dominic
Cooper. He's just so like. He just appreciates everybody, but he just lifts everyone up. He's like, "Here's your shield, and I fixed your suit." You know, like I'm like, "Oh, this guy."
You should watch Agent Carter. He's in it too.
He's in it.
Yeah, it's the same voice. And two, So Haley Atwell, same one. Sebastian Stan is the same. Dominic Cooper.
They do that for everybody in the show. Like everyone's
not everybody.
Themselves.
And What If?
That's what it said.
No, because Chris Evans isn't in it.
Chris Evans is not. He's not Steve Rogers.
Sound like Steve Rogers.
Yeah. Also, Drax is gonna be in it, and is not the same guy.
It's not Dave Bautista.
It's not Dave Bautista.
He threw a fit, but then
they were like,
they were like,
something got lost in communication here.
We asked,
yeah. But of course, they have agents. That's what at least some of the Disney people were saying. But it was a lot of the voices were the same actors. So
Robert Downey Jr. is not going to be in it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And neither is Scarlett Johansson for obvious reasons.
But Thor is. Wait, Chris Evans is not
Hemsworth.
Oh my God, my brain just went somewhere.
What the hell's wrong with you, boy?
I know this, your man. Control yourself.
Jesus.
But there were a lot of similarities though from Captain America to Captain Carter. So like the scenes where she's like punching the bag and it just you know, she sends that flying. So there were a lot of things that kind of tied in Captain or the what if, you know,
Captain Carter and
Captain Carter exactly. So I mean, I thought the show was a really good show, and it seems like it's kind of gonna build up to almost like an Avengers thing.
Yeah.
Because you know we got.
Yeah, they're called the Guardians of the Universe or Multiverse, something like that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, I would have loved to have seen this live action. Because I love me some Haley Atwell.
Same. I wonder what they would have done like to design her.
Buff her up,
yeah, I don't know.
That's what I was saying.
Put her in a muscle suit.
No.
Because all right, so Shazam.
Look like, what's his name? Yeah, Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam in the first movie, he just looks like he bought his muscle suit at the Halloween party store.
It does really look that way too.
What's gonna happen to her?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, and I was just looking at this right now. You know how they were at that when she got the Tesseract? Did you guys notice that she was standing on top of the Brandenburg Gate? Like Wonder Woman. I totally thought about you when that happened. I thought about you,
Megan.
People
standing on things, man. It's cool.
And somebody sent me a TikTok video actually comparing the Wonder Woman scene after that to the scene, and it's very similar. Like it was a very similar like shoot in both scenes. So I wonder if like they were making like a little kind of like tease at Wonder Woman when they did that.
Powerful women like to stand on top of fucking buildings, apparently.
And zombies.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited for that, for the zombies, zombie Avengers.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be one of them.
That's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, like there were. I was reading that a few episodes were scrapped, like because one of them was apparently Disney said it was too dark. But it was a Spider-Man episode.
What?
Where he would become a spider, and apparently Disney was like, no.
Wait, but that really happens in the comic books.
Yes, and it happened in one of the episodes of the cartoon series.
Yeah. Oh, it did. That's right. Where he becomes like Man Spider as opposed to Spider-Man. Yeah.
Man Spider. I'm sorry. That reminds me of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
When Frank, Danny DeVito's character, he's he was Spider-Man. Like they're trying to recall the night, and he's like, first of all, I was Man Spider, and he's just like, it's him in like a spider costume. Oh man, Danny DeVito, I love you, man.
Did you guys catch what ultimately changed this timeline?
With her just staying in the room.
Yeah. That was pretty.
It's kind of
Instead of
hard to
going
miss.
upstairs.
Oh, I was just making sure because you did point it out. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Did
It
you
was
twice?
Yeah.
Honestly, it was a lot, like really, really rushed. I
It
didn't
was.
feel like the same excitement like I did for the other shows. Like
Yeah.
honestly, and I'm very excited for the show because I want to see different possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the fact that it just felt really rushed and really okay. Let's just hit key points, key points,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
But I think the reason for that is because it basically is a Captain America movie, and they're just showing you the small key changes.
I don't care. It doesn't help.
No, I totally agree with you. I
Yeah.
would have loved to have
like
seen
I
a
want to
full-
see something that's actually gonna flow.
Yeah,
like
give me an
you-
hour-long series.
Or-
Yeah, I agree.
give me 40 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like
That
something.
quick?
But
If you do it right, huh?
Something that's gonna like actually flow, because I just didn't feel like it flowed enough. It just
Yeah.
felt so like point,
Montage.
Yeah.
and I'm just like, okay.
How many
I'm not
times did you
excited.
watch it?
Twice.
Twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the third time is really when I was like, oh, this is really good. Yeah. It was 3 times because I watched it the first 2 times that I saw it. I was just kind of like not really paying attention, and I did feel actually the same way that you did. Like I felt like it was like too short, but then at the same time it felt kind of long at the same time. It felt longer than 30 minutes, to be honest. In my brain, it felt longer than 30 minutes.
No.
but maybe it's because they had
cartoons, dude. Like that's the problem with you. You
Oh
want to talk about like anime, and you're just watching like 20-minute episodes, and then you're just like, oh, that's great. No, I watch anime movies, bro. Right?
Oh wow, Thug
Like-
Life.
No,
Just showing
like-
you the biceps too, just in case.
Just in case.
Like,
What anime movies do you watch that are like
You have to watch anime movies sometimes because they put like
they're part of the shows?
They're part of the shows.
Okay.
So like let's say
I get that.
like for instance, because My Hero Academia is one that you're watching that I watch too.
Uh-huh.
They have actual movies, like you know how Doctor
Naruto
Who-
does that. I've seen Naruto movies.
So they'll have movies in between.
Okay.
And they connect to like what happens or whatever.
Mm.
So it's stuff like that, like, and they're usually an hour or more, and you're just like, gotta watch an hour cartoons. But
Well,
I like
most cartoons are
so
20
I'm not,
minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Most animation they are.
Jesus coughs at your 30 minutes.
Amateur.
Did you like the Steve Rogers Hydra Stomper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool because like you got to see like what Stark would do or Dad.
Papa Stark.
Yeah, Papa Stark, Daddy Stark. What he would do with like when he got his hands on the actual Tesseract.
Yeah.
And I thought that was very cool.
It
Like
was.
he's very similar to Tony.
And they gave Steve Rogers something because I thought Steve Rogers died at first. I was like, did they just kill Steve Rogers? Like that was it? But he didn't die. They put him into like I guess not the I thought it was Iron Man suit at first. Well, just called
technically
it.
it
Technically
is.
it is. Yeah. Instead it just became the Hydra Stomper.
Yep.
Which was a cool name for it. So.
Another one of the episodes I saw that got scrapped is one where kind of mirrors the storyline that they had not too long ago with Captain America being part of Hydra.
Oh yeah.
Where instead of Bucky falling off of the train, it's Captain America that falls off.
Oh.
And then he's basically brainwashed because it's always said Steve Rogers isn't a good soldier. He just does what he thinks is right.
Mm.
Which is kind of true.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't follow orders. He does whatever he thinks is right.
Mm-hmm.
So he's brainwashed to the point where he thinks that Hydra's goal is right. So he just becomes Captain Hydra.
Yeah.
And they scrapped that too.
Man, I don't want to watch that.
You're
That's
wrong.
like when people did the whole like when they did the comics and he's like a double agent for Hydra, and I was like,
Hail Hydra.
how?
And then,
How?
Oh, that was so dumb. That was so
pissed.
dumb.
I was very
Everybody was pissed.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this nonsense? Like, I don't want to watch this shit.
Then they had all the memes, and they had one with Spider-Man like going "fuck responsibilities."
Yeah, and you know what? I'm actually excited to see Doctor Strange, like this like dark Doctor Strange, because I think that's really cool. Like, because he has the capability to be like very like dark and evil.
Well, yeah.
Is it gonna be in What If?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this Doctor Strange, I don't know if you've seen like the artwork for it.
I haven't.
He has like the sunken in kind of like cheeks and like the bags, like he looks more like dark, and it's great. And I'm actually really excited for that. I want to see what they do with that. It could go really, really well. And that depends on the story too. Like if they're just going to copy a story and just rush it, I'm not going to like that. I want more story to it. I want something that they're going to give me that's yeah, okay, it's parallel to it, but don't make it exactly the same. And this is what I felt with Captain Carter.
Yeah.
Was that it was just too exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and I'm just like, okay, so you know what? Let's make everything the same, but
just
like make her more aggressive. And I'm just like, I don't.
Yeah.
What? Like, she's good too. Like, you made me feel like she's not good. I felt like that. I didn't feel like she was good. I felt like she was just like a regular person, and I don't want that from my characters. I don't want that from my heroes. I don't want a regular person. I want something better than me. Be better than me. And God.
But
I'm a terrible
again,
person.
it just goes back to the thing though. She's not Steve Rogers, you know, like, and that's just what I go back to, and I think that's why, like, I liked it a lot, even though there were some like obvious similarities, right? There was also the things that were completely different. Like, instead of her getting frozen, she just ended up traveling through time through the Tesseract because of that demon.
But
that she
the
stopped,
Tesseract doesn't travel through, like, you can't travel
space.
through time.
Sorry, I meant space.
Like, you travel through space, but you don't travel through time with
well,
the Tesseract.
she ended up in the future.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm thinking that maybe, because if we go back to the Loki series, you know how they had that drawer full of, like,
the time stones? The stones, yeah.
Yeah. And, like, when you look at the stones, like, they're just paperweights.
Yeah.
Right? I wonder if in different like timelines, they do different things. You know, so maybe like this one could, like, you can travel through like time.
Through time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's what that was.
Yeah, because they didn't explain it as like she was frozen or anything like that. She went, I mean, actually, when she came back out of the portal, she brought back pieces of the champion, champion of Hydra. She brought back pieces with her, and it was like, obviously she killed it, you know, and then she just ended up 70 years into the future.
Time is like different.
Kind of
where
like,
she
like
went
the quantum
to.
realm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe time just
That's
goes
what it seemed
differently.
like.
Yeah.
And where she went to.
Yeah, because she didn't age.
All right,
She
Disney,
didn't.
explain
She
that,
was
please.
Yeah, but I mean, did you guys see that? Did the Hydra castle or the Hydra base look like the Disney castle to you guys?
Which
to me,
Disney
it was,
castle? There's two.
Oh,
There's two?
I didn't know that
There's
either.
one in Florida, one here in California.
Oh, I just thought he meant the one where you saw that in
Yeah,
the
that's
beginning of the movies.
That's what I was thinking. It's just the one you see in the beginning of the movies. It looked like it to me.
Just like 3.
Which one, baby?
It reminded me of it. I was like, is that the Disney castle? And just like put Hydra on it.
I think Disney's hitting it on the head.
Mickey's there, like, on the top, like, with Hell Hydra.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But overall, I did feel it was too short myself. I did feel it was too short. I felt we could have got a lot more. I did like it though a lot. I was super into it. I like Peggy Carter. She's an amazing character, and I would love to see if somehow they made like a live action movie of this, or included them somehow in the movies later on. Like, that'd be really awesome.
They're supposed to actually include some stuff.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
what I was like watching, like, or
Because it's all
listening
gonna.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all gonna.
It all goes together.
Cool.
So they might bring some characters in.
Yeah, I was happy with it myself. I was happy with it.
Me.
It felt good. We could have got an hour.
Yeah.
I wish we would have gotten.
I honestly wish we would have gotten an hour or at least 40 minutes, you know, like, well, because that's usually what they do, right? Like, they give you like a 40-minute episode or whatever. And I wish they would have actually gave me a little more of a different story. Not like, yes, have same elements, the core, but give me a little more story to it.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't like it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah.
And that was disappointing to me, because I wanted to, like, I like her. I think she's great, you know, and to see her, like, just be this, like, okay, I'm just an aggressive Captain America. I'm like, okay. Are you, like, picturing Captain America just being aggressive toward you, like Chris Evans?
I mean, I'm more of a Hemsworth guy.
So he's picturing Chris
I don't know,
Chris
but
Hemsworth.
Chris Evans, when he's doing the helicopter scene, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Although, like, Chris Evans' tattoos, though, they look like a child drew them on him.
Oh my god.
He has tattoos?
Yeah, he has tattoos, like, on his stomach. And
Never seen them before, and I'm okay.
They look terrible. It really looks like he had a 4-year-old draw on his stomach.
Oh my god.
I've never seen him before, and I'm okay with that. You know, you just picture that one where he's holding the helicopter, and, like, you know, he's good. But no, yeah, I'm a Hemsworth kind of gal too. I really like Hemsworth. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would, and I was kind of disappointed that I didn't. Like, and this is why we go in with low expectations, fellas. Like, really low expectations. That way we don't get disappointed, you know? So, I'm just hoping the second one will be better.
Cool. What did you think overall?
I liked it.
The end.
all 30 minutes.
I agree a lot more with Jaime. I do see Megan's points, but because I definitely think it was rushed. And I know that there was a few of the montages where I was just jumped on my phone because I'm like, all right, you guys are just picturing that South Park. This is called a montage, montage. So that's that. It could have been long. It should have been longer.
Yeah, it should have been.
But overall, I liked it, and I'm excited about next week seeing what
the next What If.
Do you guys know what this episode 2 is?
No, I haven't. I was gonna ask you guys.
So, like I said, I try not to.
Oh, it's gonna be. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. It's gonna be
Black Panther.
T'Challa as
Star-Lord?
Star-Lord.
Yeah, which I'm excited for too, and I hope it's actually good.
Well, it's gonna be all 30 minutes, so
I think I brought this up to you guys. Like, why does T'Challa still have a Wakandan accent?
Because he's from Wakanda.
But he's growing up in space.
But
don't take away his identity, bro. Like, who are you?
But he was still a kid, right? Like, when he got abducted, he would
have been like 8 or 9.
8.
There are people that are younger than that come to the United States and lose their accent.
I mean, it could be. Maybe it's not as that was kind of hot.
Oh yeah, baby.
Stop, don't
Play anyone with that cape, bro.
Not today. Anyway, I'm over here blushing now, and it wasn't even at me. but anyway, I mean, but some people still kind of keep their accents.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
although I'm glad it is Chadwick.
Yeah. Wait, it's his voice?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Chadwick.
Oh, crazy. Well, that's sad. Damn it.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it's still.
Why do you make it so sad? It's just nice.
First
to
of all,
see
Megan, coming from you. No, it's
coming
just
from me. Excuse me. What is wrong with me?
I'm just kidding.
That was
Yeah.
fine.
I didn't say anything was wrong with you.
You see if I tag you in this.
No, but I mean, no, it's just sad that it's the last thing that we'll ever hear him in, type of thing.
Yeah.
See him in. So that's what's sad about it. Sadly.
He's commemorated. You just have a really grim view of death.
I do. I don't like death.
Grow up. All right. We talked about this.
Oh my god, you're a grown ass person. I forget. Sorry.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I eat half the time, so I don't have to talk.
It's okay when you talk. Okay, it's okay when you talk.
It
No,
is
then I'll hurt
expected.
your feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to play Smash Brothers.
All right, I guess on that note, before we lose Megan,
Yes.
tune in next week for our new episode.
Yeah. Titans in
Titans.
full. Hopefully.
Titans
no,
for
not
sure.
hopefully.
God.
No,
not
Titans for
hopefully.
sure.
I would be ready if not for you guys. Just
Yeah.
reminding you one more time.
You should have just watched
This was
it
not
on
my
your own
fault.
accord.
Oh my god.
You could, even if you thought that we were gonna watch it, you could have watched it and then talked about it to us, because then we would have been like, oh, okay.
Also,
we'll watch
this
it.
wasn't even in the freaking notes thing that you
Because
said.
I
And
said that
this is what I
Wednesday.
mean. Like, he doesn't put everything in the freaking list, and then he's
So-
like, you should have known.
You should have.
So double. This is double your faults. Like this, especially you.
It
You're the
wasn't
main one, Jose.
expected.
He makes the list.
I
You
make
made
it
the
up
list.
as I go along.
You made you do.
And you're doing a very bad job.
You do.
I think this. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys should watch all the Evangelions on
I don't know what that
Amazon
means.
Prime.
It's an anime.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 That's-
It's like a real old anime, right?
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
remade it. These are all remakes, though. The
Ooh.
four recent movies are the remakes.
Is it like good? Because like it's like
I
like
gotta.
Gundam.
I'll let you
Remember
know.
how that
Oh
was,
no,
like,
well,
really good, and then it just,
Evangelion was it,
fell off the face.
a lot of people really love the show. So I liked so far the remakes. I got to rewatch all of them though to be able to kind of understand the fluidity, because
Oh my God.
they did change a lot of like the aspects of the original show. They changed. We even got new kids. We got new angels. So it's new Avas. There's a lot that's changed in this series, but I love the series. I love the Avas. I love the kids. I love everything. So I gotta recap. I gotta catch all four of
You know
them.
what? On that note, Watch Hellsing, guys. If this is your if you're gonna watch an
Something else.
anime, if you're gonna watch an anime, like your first anime ever, like give Hellsing a chance. Like
I
if
can
you're
promise you
into,
we're
like,
not going to
creepy
talk
things.
about that next week.
Okay, thank you.
I'm talking to the people, all right? I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people.
You were looking at me,
my
so I was
God.
confused.
I have to look somewhere.
I know, I'm just
All
kidding.
right, I can't see the map. So okay.
So Titans, what if we'll
Doctor
get to
Who?
Shang-Chi, Doctor Who some more, I guess. Yeah.
Shang-Chi comes September 3rd.
September 3rd. I was gonna say we're gonna watch that
Yeah.
someday.
Jose will give us
So.
a terrible list. Don't worry.
Yeah, it'll be half-assed. You can bet your ass on that.
Well, yeah.
All right. So, you guys want to have anything else to add?
No.
No? You sure? Because I've been
Maybe.
trying to end this show for the past 20 minutes.
No, yeah, I'm good. I am
Someone's
good
gonna
now.
be mad.
All right,
Spoilers.
guys. Well, we're out.
Bye.
Bye.